So in honor of Valentine's Day, I was thinking a lot about love in video games, and I couldn't think of a lot of very good examples of, like, really nicely portrayed love, outside of, like, dating sim elements in games, but even that's a little bit weird for me. Like, the Fire Emblems are a little bit weird for me, but that's something we can talk about later. A lot of JRPGs, like Final Fantasy, have some sort of epic romance, but I feel like those ones are not particularly backed up by anything, the JRPG ones. Like, sometimes it's just like, and they love each other because they're a boy and they're a girl.
I take it for granted that everyone knows what the PlayStation controller is like, and when I'm teaching someone a game to press the X button, that they know exactly where that is. That's something that's been burned into my brain back there in those recesses of things I could have actually used for, I don't know, useful information.
What has always fascinated me as a video gamer, and someone who likes anime and manga, and as someone who was a costume designer in our high school theater department, what's always fascinated me is cosplay. I haven't even ever put very much effort into my Halloween costumes. The most effort I ever put was when I was a vampire last year, or 2 years ago or something, and I put nails with denture gum onto my teeth, which messed up once I tried to put my lipstick on afterwards. Not a good idea, let me tell you.
When you hear that a book is going to be adapted into a movie, and you've read the book, you're instantly intrigued as to whether you want to go see it, or at least I am. Now, I don't always end up going to see movie adaptations of books I loved, but I do at least keep up with them. Why must the video game tie-ins for movies always be just so disappointing and boring? I feel like they don't ever really add anything to the story. They're just sort of extra game merch to make a quick buck.
I love the NPC villagers that you find in video games, because they just are they want to be so helpful, so they'll just tell you things, sometimes without any prompting. You know, it's like you go up to one of them and they're like, wow, I love this guy. And you're like, who's this guy? And he's like, he's our king. Why didn't you know? You know, and they're like surprised, but they don't follow up on it. They don't have the see something, say something mentality that they should. So I feel like there should be more customizable options in the difficulty level. Like, you want a few less enemies, for instance, or you want a bit more ammo, or you want enemies to be lower levels, or, you know, just like a different variety of things, or a different way of phrasing it than just easy, medium, and hard. Like, a way that makes it seem more like your playing style versus you just suck, because that's demoralizing a little bit, you know?
Folks, how exciting will it be when there are real history of video games classes being taught in schools? And I don't mean just for gaming majors or gaming minors like Emma, or even computer scientists who are learning about the programming of games. I mean real, serious, like alongside normal English curriculum video game history. Like, in September, we're going to read Huckleberry Finn, but in October, everyone go home and play Pong and read about Pong and play the original Legend of Zelda, and let's discuss. Did you know that you could play as Bill and Hillary Clinton in NBA jams, and also Obama in one of the most recent ones?
Thanks for listening, and have a great day.